Did you know that 9 out of 10 realtors fail after 5 years in the industry and nearly half don't make it past year one? I think the reason a lot of people quit is because they have a lack of mentorship and a lack of guidance on what they should be doing when they first get their license. A lot of people just wing it, they get their license and they try to figure it out along the way. But real estate is a very competitive industry, as you can tell. A lot of agents don't make it past the first year, and some of them quit after only doing maybe one or two deals. So, today I'm going to show you guys what you should be doing on your first 90 days when you get your real estate license. That way, you can expedite your process and you can start closing deals as fast as you can. So, you don't have to wait a year or two to get your business going. So this is going to be kind of a way to set up your foundation to grow your business fast. And this is coming from someone that's been in the business for 12 years and has sold 600 properties. By the way, I'm working today, so I'm going to kind of vlog it out while I'm teaching you guys. The first thing I have to do is I have to help a client apply online for their loan. They're super busy at work, so they're gonna call me on their lunch break and I'm gonna help them answer all the questions on the application. That way we can see if they qualify and we can start looking for a house. I got about 10 more minutes before I gotta call that client and get that application done. The reason why I want to teach you and also show you my day and kind of vlog everything I'm doing is so if you're a new agent, you can kind of see what the day looks like as an agent and what the grind looks like as well. Just finished the application for this client. Hopefully he gets pre-approved soon so we can get started and see some houses. You want to get yourself a good CRM and you want to make sure that you know how to use it really good as well. So get one and start practicing and see what all the tools that it has to offer, like automations, follow-up campaigns, and you want to keep adding people to your database because your contact list is kind of like the heart of your business. The moment you stop adding people to your database, that's when your business starts dying. So you want to keep adding people to your CRM. And for example, a really good method of doing this is looking at your phone and checking your contact list. I assure you that you probably have 500 to 1,000 people on there. So make sure you get all these people added to your CRM and make sure you start adding automations and follow-up campaigns to these people so you're staying in touch. Some good CRMs that are out right now are Follow Up Boss, there's KV Core, there's several other ones. If you're at Keller Williams, they have KW Command. And if you're seeing this video and you have a good CRM, please post it below so other agents can see which systems work good and they can possibly check them out and see if that works for them. Don't judge me on the Victoria's Secret pink keychain. That's my wife's. I'm taking her car today. It's the gas saver. I have a really powerful mindset shift for you guys, and that is anyone that you know that is literally breathing or alive is gonna buy a house one day. So you want to make sure these people are in your contact list so that if they ever want to buy a house, who do you think they're gonna call? You, because you're following up with them. They closed this street by my house, so I have to always take this super long detour, which makes it like an extra 10 minutes every day getting home. All right, this one's a biggie. Time management is the next topic. And a big problem with time management and new agents is since you're starting out, you don't really have the discipline to manage your time. For example, being in real estate is amazing because you have such a flexible schedule. If you need to take a vacation, you can leave. If you need to get off early, you can leave. You don't need to ask anyone for anything, so you can pretty much leave whenever you want. You can come in whenever you want. You can be late whenever you want to get to your office, and no one's gonna tell you anything. But this can also be a bad thing. The reason why is because if you're not treating it like a real job and coming in and going into work from 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, and you're constantly leaving early, or there's a nice day and you want to head out early for the day, and you're constantly taking vacations, then you're not going to be working as much, and it's also going to affect you to where you're not going to be making the sales that you're supposed to make because you're not working all the time. I'm on the way to see this property. I'm going to get listed probably in the next 2 weeks. My clients came from California to get the property ready to list on the market, and this home was rented for a few years, so as you can imagine, it's probably gonna need some painting and some carpet replacement. I'm gonna go see what else needs to be done so that we can get it on the market, and I'm still waiting on the green light for my closing today, so hopefully the bank will approve it here any minute now, and we'll be able to get those clients closed today at 4. So we're here at the property that I'm gonna get listed in Kansas City, Kansas. My clients are about 20 minutes out, so I'm just kind of waiting for them to get here. I'm gonna walk around the outside and kind of see what all needs to be done on the exterior, and then we'll go on inside and see what we got to do on the inside. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Pásate.
¿Cómo está el día de hoy? ¿Bien?
Bien.
Qué bueno.
Mira, acabamos de...
It's gonna need a little bit more work to be able to put it on the market, as you can see. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick and see. There's one bedroom. Broken door right here, as you can see. This is the reality of real estate, guys. Sometimes you're gonna have houses that need some work. This one was rented and they kind of tore the place up a little bit, so this is the basement. Looks like it's finished down here, which is good. It's the garage area. Woo! It's hot in here. I just turned on the car, put the AC on blast. One thing I don't like about the summer is how hot your car gets whenever you leave for a while and come back in. Oh my God. But yeah, this home is gonna need a little bit more work than we thought. Whenever they initially called me, they said it might just need some paint and carpet. But now looking at it, they're gonna have to do some replacing, some doors, some trims, caulking a few areas, a few other things that need to be done, as well as clean everything out and throw a bunch of stuff away. So they're gonna need a dumpster. And this is just the reality of real estate. You just never know what's gonna happen until you show up and you see the property in person. So they hadn't seen it in person in a long time, and we literally got here around the same time. So it was kind of a surprise for both of us. You don't want to confuse activity for productivity. And what I mean by this is a lot of times we'll keep ourselves super busy doing things that might not be money making activities. Like we'll be, spend hours organizing things, or we'll spend 6 hours on Canva making templates for under contract, for sale, pending, things like that. I've had some agents that are newer that would go to networking events and would probably go to one or two of these a week, and they wouldn't get any clients, right? So they would ask me, why am I not getting any clients? I'm doing all this networking, I'm going out meeting people. Well, who's at these networking events? Is there clients there? Or is it your friends or people that you know, or just other realtors? You're not going to get business from other realtors. You need to go to places and network where you can meet potential customers, places where you can actually get business from. So you want to make sure that you're doing things that are going to generate you business and clients, and things that are money making activities, not just busy work. I got that approval for my closing today. So we are going to close, and I'm going to go grab some lunch somewhere real quick, and then I have to go home and get the gift basket for my clients and grab the keys to give to my clients once they sign. Panera, Chipotle. Panera, Chipotle. Panera, I'll go with Chipotle.
Is it really love? Is it really love? Or am I just naive, falling for the same things? They could call it love.
Just finished lunch real quick. I'm gonna go home and grab the gift basket and the keys and head to the title company for the closing. Show me the surprise. It's a sheep. It's a pink sheep.
It's not surprising how you make me feel. I need to know, will you be so proud if you find a way?
Alright, just got back home. It's been a long day. I got home and we had to go to the grocery store, so that's why it's dark outside now. But I have 2 more things I kind of want to talk to you about, maybe 3. The first one is you have to make your presence known that you're a real estate agent. So you want everybody you know, family, friends, anybody you talk to, people at work, school, you want them to know that you're a real estate agent. You don't want to be a secret agent. I remember when I first started, I was kind of like just scared of judgment, of people, what they were going to think that I was a real estate agent, or that I decided not to go to college and opted for getting my real estate license instead. So I was kind of scared to let people know. And this was kind of a big mistake because some of my friends were buying houses with other agents because they didn't know I was an agent. So that's where I realized, like, hold on, I have to let everybody know that I'm a real estate agent so that my friends and family, whenever they're ready to buy, they're gonna call me instead of calling someone else, because I can't blame them if they don't know that I'm an agent. How do I expect them to call me when they're ready to make a move, right? So make sure that you're letting everybody know that you're a real estate agent, and don't be embarrassed. Let them know. They will start to trust you after a while. Once they start seeing you closing some deals, your family and friends are going to start coming to you for real estate services. So just give it some time and you'll see that happen. All right, I saved the best for last. So if you're still watching this video, this is going to be a very important point. You really need to figure out where your leads are going to come from. You need to find out which lead sources you want to focus on. That way you can see what's working and what's not working. For example, in real estate, there's the traditional route of getting clients, which could be open houses, it could be cold calls to expireds, to for sale by owners. You could do postcards through snail mail, which is a method that a lot of people use. And all these strategies work, but you want to see what works best for you. For example, I've always used the traditional route with some of these methods I'm telling you, but I've also incorporated a new school way of doing things, which I've seen that has worked better for me. For example, you could do newsletters through email. You could do social media content for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You could do a podcast. So many different things that you don't necessarily have to be making 50 to 100 calls a day or be doing 2 to 3 open houses a week. It just depends what works best for you. The reason why I kind of switched from the traditional route to the new school route was because I hated making cold calls. I hated calling people and getting yelled at, but I understand them. Who wants to talk to an agent if you're doing something else, or you're at work, or you're trying to sell the house yourself? It's understandable. Sometimes they get called by 20, 30 agents on a weekend. Well, of course they're going to be pissed off, right? So it makes sense. I wanted to find ways where I can get people to come to me instead of me going out and trying to find people, like door knocking and all that other stuff, right? So this is why I kind of incorporated some new school methods to build up my business. And for example, for me personally, Facebook is probably anywhere from 65 to 70% of my business. I would say, yeah, like 3/4 of it comes from social media. And then the other part comes from past clients and referrals. So I've been working on getting my YouTube going, like for example, these videos, also posting short form content on Instagram and TikTok. And these videos will also bring me clients as well. Education is also super important. Right now that you're new, you really want to immerse yourself in everything that has to do with the real estate industry. You want to read books, you want to listen to audiobooks, to podcasts, to see YouTube videos, everything you can do to learn as much as you can about the real estate industry. This is going to help you stay informed and give you all the knowledge and tools you need so that you can jumpstart your business and start on the right foot. So I hope this video helps you guys. I'm kind of talking to my younger self. When I first started, I wish I had these videos that I can look at and learn from instead of just kind of trying to figure it out as I went. I did have some help when I started. I had agents that kind of took me under their wing and showed me how to do open houses and showed me how to do different things that kind of helped me jumpstart my business. But you do have to be dynamic and you do have to move with the market, because open houses and cold calls and all that, they do work, but I feel like it takes more effort to make them work. If I can help at least one of you guys through your real estate journey, then that's a win for me. I'll see you next time.